Honourable Speaker, let me remind us all why we are here this afternoon, and that's because we have a budget impasse and that the GNU has not been able to thread that budget needle, having been in government together for 9 months. And the main protagonist in this conflict is the very party that were clapping like seals this time a year ago when the minister tabled his budget. But now they are moaning like a drain. From the outset, Action SA has fiercely opposed any increase in VAT and the personal income tax bracket creep. We remain unwavering in our commitment shielding ordinary South Africans from unjust and unnecessary tax hikes. At the first aborted effort to table a budget, I said that the government must cut the fat and leave the VAT. Action SA chose to recommend changes to the fiscal framework rather than amend it outright because an amendment would have required the Minister of Finance to redo the entire budget process. This would have caused more delays. Let me remind you what the delays are. 19th of February, aborted budget. 21 days later, 12th of March, presentation of a budget. 21 days later, we are here today and we have an impasse. All that while, the value of our rand has gone down the drain. The rand to dollar value has decreased by 1.1%. Rand to pound, 1.2%. Rand to euro, 1.1%. That's making South Africans much poorer than a proposed increase in VAT that we object to. Instead, our approach allows for the necessary time to table alternative revenue proposals and, most importantly, to gazette a postponement of the VAT increase without triggering a full budget revision. Action SA led the charge in the Standing Committee on Finance to protect South Africans from increases in VAT. We made this recommendation to prevent a VAT increase, to prevent inflation or to ensure inflation adjustments for personal income tax and prevent income tax stealth bracket creep. Instead, the committee now will have 30 days to develop alternative proposals to raise 19 billion rand in personal income tax and 13 billion rand to make up the shortfall that is required to balance this budget. This approach ensures that the government explores reasonable and responsible revenue solutions without burdening the ordinary South Africans with unfair tax hikes. Action SA's constructive, responsible alternative keeps the fiscal framework intact while preventing more fiscal instability and procedural deadlock. SARS has proven today that they are the master revenue collectors. They collected 1.855 billion rand of revenue in the last financial year. 8.8 billion rand more than they projected, 114 billion rand more than the year before. There is the solution. The solution lies with SARS doing its job and this House empowering SARS to do its job, not by taxing poor South Africans, not by exposing South Africans to bracket creep. We now have a month to fix that, and I hope that this House will put South Africans first and put their parochial priorities in their pockets. Thank you.